Welcome to Locked and Loaded Sports. It's time to lock in, load up, and win big. If you're serious about sports and love cashing in on solid picks, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and let's get to work. In this video, we will discuss the Week 7 NFL Thursday Night Football matchup, giving you 2 free picks on the total and a side. We will be using a blend of historical data, advanced sports analytics, and real-world sentiment to deliver sharp and sometimes contrarian betting picks. The Cincinnati Bengals limp into Thursday night after another uneven showing in Week 6, falling 27-18 to Green Bay in a game where veteran Joe Flacco was asked to steady an offense that has lacked identity since Joe Burrow's injury. Though Flacco flashed some vintage resilience in the second half, including a 17-play touchdown drive, the Bengals remain one of the league's more volatile teams. They've now lost 4 of their last 5 games, and their offensive struggles have been amplified by injuries, questionable line play, and a defense that has struggled to close out games. Pittsburgh, by contrast, looks increasingly sharp. The Steelers are coming off a convincing 23-9 win over the Browns, a game in which Aaron Rodgers played the veteran game manager role perfectly, while their defense swarmed rookie quarterback Dillon Gabriel from start to finish. The Steelers' defense, led by stars like Jalen Ramsey and TJ Watt, continues to wreak havoc in the trenches and capitalize on mistakes. Even though Rodgers isn't posting gaudy numbers, Pittsburgh has found a rhythm on both sides of the ball, particularly in executing on third downs and winning the field position battle. The matchup narrative heavily favors Pittsburgh, and the historical data drives that point home. The Steelers are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games against Cincinnati and a dominant 15-5 straight up in the last 20 meetings. Even more telling, Pittsburgh is 21-4 straight up in their last 25 road games against the Bengals, a staggering level of consistent road dominance. Cincinnati, meanwhile, is just 2-5 against the spread in its last 7 games and has only 1 win in its last 5 outings. Given the current form of both teams, the matchup issues for Cincinnati, especially in pass protection, and the weight of history favoring Pittsburgh in both wins and covers, the edge clearly tilts toward the Steelers. Short week games like Thursday Night Football can sometimes produce odd results, particularly for road teams, but the Steelers have shown they can travel and handle Cincinnati regardless of setting or situation. We understand taking Pittsburgh money line and throwing that in a parlay, but for the sake of this video, we are getting locked and loaded with the Steelers to cover. Before we get into our over-under pick, we'd like to remind you to hit that subscribe button and check out our Instagram page. There's a link in the description. Thanks in advance. And now for our people that like action on the total, here's what we have for you today. Thursday night games sometimes have lower scoring due to short rest and quick preparation. Recent seasons have seen that trend soften, especially in matchups where both teams can capitalize on mistakes in field position. Pittsburgh's defense is well regarded, but their road games often open up more than expected. In fact, the total has gone over in 7 of the Steelers' last 10 road games. This suggests their matchups away from home can produce more scoring, particularly against teams with defensive vulnerabilities like Cincinnati. Looking at the Bengals, the trend is even more striking. The total has gone over in 8 of Cincinnati's last 9 home games and 4 of their last 5 games overall. Despite some offensive struggles and changes at quarterback, Joe Flacco has shown he can move the ball, while key playmakers remain consistent scoring threats. Pittsburgh's offense, managed by Aaron Rodgers, tends to reach the mid-20s regularly, with special teams and defensive plays often providing additional scoring opportunities. Meanwhile, Cincinnati's defense has struggled to maintain intensity late in games, which can lead to increased scoring in the second half. Don't be scared to buy a half point. Either way, we are getting locked and loaded with the over. That wraps up another breakdown here on Locked and Loaded Sports. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest sports analysis and betting insights. More picks, more locks, and more action is coming your way. That's all for now. Stay sharp, stay ready, and get locked and loaded.